Hi, Fairfield family. Some of you know me as Mr. Clark's sister, Danielle. I want to take a few moments and reach out to you guys, since I can't be there tonight, to help you celebrate his life. It's been amazing seeing all the tributes and memories of him, just how much he's impacted lives, and it's comforting for us. He also influenced my life. At a young age, I would come home from school and I'd have to get right to work with my brother, Mr. Clark, the teacher. He wanted to teach me everything he could. And I had homework, and it was just something I did because I had to listen to my big brother. And it paid off because he influenced me to be a teacher now. So I know the impact that students' lives have on teachers. It's something you can't describe. I also wanted to just thank the Fairfield community for all the support you gave during the passing of our dad, and how much you helped Jeff get through that. And I know we're gonna get through this together. Because he'd want us to. His passion was music. But his heart was his students. And we need to make sure that his legacy lives on. When you sing, sing for him. When you play, play for him. He's our reason, and we need to continue that. So thank you, Fairfield, for all that you've done and that you'll continue to do. We're in this together, and from my heart, my mom's heart, and Darren's heart, we love you all. Hey, Mr. Clark, there are a million reasons why I love you and so many favorite memories that I could share, but we would just be here too long. But at the heart of it is the fact that you saw a spark in me and you chose to feed that. And I still have the lists of the groups that you would send me home to watch. I always kept those, and for that I'm forever grateful, because you set me on a path to be doing what I am today, and you've seen me through that every step of the way, and I can't thank you enough. And now I'm walking into my first year of teaching with 2 show choirs, and my hope is that I can just make half the impact that you have on so many people with my students, and I can't thank you enough, and that's what I love about you the most.
Hi, Mr. Clark. I just wanted to say thank you for never giving up on us, You always pushed us to be our best, and you really helped to shape me as a person. You've impacted my life in more ways than I think you know, and I will never stop being grateful for that. So thank you.
And friends are friends forever, if the Lord's the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's done.
Hi Clark, it's Carly. I'm currently in Sacramento working with Broadway at Music Circus, but I had to find the time to tell you just how much you mean to me. You've taught me so many valuable life lessons that I'm still implementing to this day, and I'm forever grateful for that. I'm sending you nothing but love and peace.
Too long to live as friends. And friends are friends forever, if the Lord's the Lord of them.
Hello, Mr. Clark. It is Kamaya. I know that things are very heavy right now, and I'm just sending you so much love, light, healing, and I'm praying for you and your family during this time. And I also know that you are strong enough to get through this. I wanted to share a beautiful memory that I have with you that I tell literally everyone I cross paths with. It was, in middle school, and I really wanted to make Rhythm Express, and it was like my last chance, my last year to make it. And I remember after a show, you came up to me and you gave me a hug and you asked me if I was auditioning. And that was like Justin Bieber asking if I was auditioning. Like, I was like in shock, and I ended up making it, and getting to work with you for that year of School of Rock was just everything to me. You have showed me so much. You have taught me so much. And I remember so many beautiful things that you have given me, and so much wisdom and light. And so during this time, I'm praying for you, and I'm keeping those things close to my heart, and I'm sending you all the love that I can give.
And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not.
I didn't think that I would ever need to create a video like this so soon, or at all. But just wanted to extend my love to you and to your family, and to thank you so much for just loving us and for caring about everybody. And your legacy will live on forever. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be myself, and for just putting me around the best people that are a part of my everyday life. I wouldn't be anything without you, so I love you and thank you.
Too long to live as friends. No, a lifetime's not too long to live as friends.
Jeff Clark, you are a hero to so many people. You gave so many people an environment to learn and to grow and to be themselves in, and to form a sense of community and lifelong friendships. And there is so much to be said for that. I would not be the same person if you hadn't taken a chance on me. And because you were able to see potential in so many people were able to find themselves. So thank you so much for everything that you've done, and we all love you so much.
To live as friends. To live as friends.
Hi Clark, I just wanted to say thank you. I found out much later after high school that my parents could never really afford Pure Elegance, but because of you and being so gracious and generous and working with them, I was able to continue to do what I love. Because of you, I was put on that stage in the first place. And I just thank you so much for absolutely everything. We love you and we're praying for you.
Hey, I'm one of your former students, Madison Steelman, and I know you're going through a really hard time, and I just wanted to give you some encouragement and say that even though you were my teacher in middle school, all the way back when, you did have an impact on me in really building my confidence and setting me up for success in my high school years, believing in me, and just putting me in position to learn all the time and giving me opportunities that I wouldn't have otherwise had if it weren't for you. So thank you, and all my prayers are sent your way.
I've heard it said.
Hi Clark, I am praying for you, thinking of you, sending you all of the healing vibes. I'm so thankful that we got to reunite this winter and I got to see your new kids and your new school after so long. I can't thank you enough for everything you did for me while I was in school, growing up, and all that you do for me outside of high school in my adult career. Just know I am so blessed to know you and have had you in my life. Again, sending you all of the healing vibes. You got this. Miss you. Love you.
Some people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are there.
Hi, Mr. Clark. It's Caitlin Cunningham. I just wanted to thank you for the impact that you have had on my life. It has truly been tremendous, and I am so grateful that I was able to have you as a director and a choir teacher, and that I was able to be in the show choir programs with you directing. You have changed my life for the better, not only as a performer, but as a person, and I am so grateful that I got to know you and for the impact that you have had. I just wanted to let you know that I'm praying for you and your family during this time, and that I love you.
To those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if
Hi, Mr. Clark, it's Hot Lips. I'm sorry I have to do this at work, but I just wanted to tell you that I'm sending your family, you especially, just every one of your loved ones, just positive energy. Positive vibes, everything positive. I just hope everything works out. It breaks my heart that I even have to make a video like this. But Clark, you were a great teacher. Hands down, the best teacher I've ever had. Hands down. I am praying for you. It is so sad to hear all of what's happening. It's so sad. And I just wish you the best.
but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you like a comet pulled from.
Mr. Clark, you have made such an impact on my family's life. I just want to say on behalf of the Henslers, we love you so much for praying for you, and thank you for all the things you've done, all the music you gave us. Thank you.
As it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed?
Hey Clark, thank you so much for being such an inspiration to so many of us, and including myself. You are one of the biggest reasons I stayed in music and why I became a music teacher in the first place, and I am eternally grateful for that. So thank you. I am sending all of my love your way.
For the better, but because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Hey Clark, TJ here. Just sending you my love, my prayers to you. You're going to fight this. You're just going to overcome this. My parents are praying for you. We all can't thank you enough for everything that you did for me. Love you so much. You're going to do great, and you're going to get through this.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now
Hey, Mr. Clark, Rachel Anthony here. I wanted to say thank you for believing in me and boosting my confidence as a singer, dancer, and most importantly as a human being when I was in Pure Elegance. You've made a huge impact on my life, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for. But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you, because I knew you, because I knew you.
I just wanted to take a moment to send some love and positivity to Mr. Clark and his family at this time. I have known Mr. Clark since I was in 5th grade. He was my first ever choir director, my first ever show choir director. And for reference, I am a junior in college now, so it's been quite some time. A memory that I will cherish forever, and that's probably my favorite memory, is when I was in 6th grade. Show choir auditions were rolling around, and we were in at the time, the intermediate building practice room. And after I had sang, Mr. Clark asked me why I was not signed up for show choir. I was like, Mr. Clark, like, I don't even know what that is. I'm a competitive cheerleader. Like, I've never even heard of show choir. Like, what is it? So he explained to me what it was. And after my vocal test, he made me go write my name on the sign-up sheet. And I guess I just had a really good gut feeling about it because I actually quit cheer before my audition even came. So I was putting a lot on the line with that. But I just knew in my heart that it was going to be something I was going to be grateful for forever. So thankfully I made Rhythm Express my 7th grade year. That was School of Rock year. I am forever grateful and thankful for that year that I had with Clark in show choir, because he pushed me in so many different ways. He pushed me to be a better performer. He pushed me to be more outgoing, more confident in myself, and honestly, his words are words that still stick with me to this day, and I can confidently say that Mr. Clark is the reason why I am who I am. So I love you, Clark. I am forever thankful for you, and I'm sending you a lot of love and positivity right now.
I have been changed
memories has to be when we were at Universal for the Final Stand show. And Clark says, meet me at this area of the park. I got to show you something. Turns out he wants to point out the DeLorean and said, hey, guess what you get to build next year? Good times. Thanks, Clark.
Hey, Mr. Clark. I know I'm probably supposed to call you Jeff now because, like, we're adults or something, but it's so weird. So I'm going to call you Mr. Clark. But honestly, I'm trying to think of just, like, different memories and different things from our time in the group with the mixed and the girls group. And I remember, like, well, first of all, I think when I was at like that weird age where I was trying to figure out who I was and I didn't really understand what I was wanting to do. And then I remembered seeing Son of Man at the preview show in November. It's like one of those moments you never forget. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this. Whatever this is, I'm going to do this. And then auditioning and getting in the girls. My sophomore year, we did Legally Blonde and like coming out of my shell. Not to mention working with you on like all of the musical stuff and just the different musicals. So like West Side Story was freshman year, and then Legally Blonde was 10th grade, and I think we did Phantom in 10th grade or something like that. So getting to work closely with you was always so awesome because like you really just had a knack for bringing out the good in just all of the students that you worked with. And then sophomore year, getting to go to Show Choir Camps of America, working with you there, and then just getting into mix, like I don't know, it just changed my life and I'll never forget that. And that was because you saw something in me, and it just really just changed my life. I remember where I was when you called me and told me that I had gotten into mix. I was at Chuck E. Cheese with my brother, and like it was just such an incredible experience. And to have been able to do both groups for junior year and senior year, and just the leadership that I learned and like all of the things, like such a privilege. And again, you know, I put a spell on you even 10 years later. I think a couple years ago, seeing that tag on Twitter, like wild, like it's insane, and like I'll never be the same. And so I just want to thank you for the way that you impacted my life. Thank you for just everything that you did for me. And I'm praying for you, praying for, you know, best case scenario here. And yeah, so talk to you soon.
Hi Jeff, Liza Warmestein here. I just wanted to share a quick couple stories with you. So I don't know if you know this, well I'm sure you don't, but in elementary school I was severely bullied for being into music, the arts, all of those things. I went to the local Catholic elementary school and it was not a great environment for me. But when I came to high school, I like kind of distinctly remember sitting in your classroom the first time and realizing that I wasn't alone, and that was huge for me at that time. So I want to thank you for that. You provided a safe space for me for many years and helped to make high school the way it was for me. So quick little bit funny story. With my senior year, we had a rain stick in one of our songs, and I remember you just sitting there talking about it. And mind you, I graduated high school 16 years ago, so these memories are major blurry. But you're talking about like how we were gonna have a rain stick in this song, and could not tell you what the heck the song was. You probably know, but it would be made by the art department, and I immediately was like, I am doing the rain stick. I am going to be in charge of the rain stick. And you were extremely doubtful. I didn't really understand why you were extremely doubtful, but once we even got the rain stick, you made me like practice with it and prove that I could do it. And now as an adult, I realize, my husband even says this, that I do everything aggressively. And I also like to do a lot of goofy things when I was in high school too, so there's that too. But yeah, I get why you didn't want me to do the rain stick. So anyway, I hope you're well. I hope your family's doing well. And I really just want you to know what an impact you made on all of our lives. Even if it may seem small to you, it really was a big impact. So thank you.
What can I say about a teacher that has made such a huge impact on my life? I always appreciated how you encouraged all of your students to express themselves through performance and music. You saw the confidence in us that we didn't see in ourselves at that age, challenged us to embrace our individuality and go full out in all aspects of our life. I am incredibly honored to have been a student of yours, and I will always be. We love you, Clark.
It's hard to let you go. In the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. And friends are friends forever if the Lord's the Lord of them. And a friend will not say never, 'cause the welcome will not end. Though it's hard to let you go, in the Father's hands we know that a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. No, a lifetime's not too long to live as friends. To live as friends. To live as friends.
Hi, one of my favorite memories that comes to mind of Clark is my senior year. A group of us would improv scenes of being a part of the PTA. One bus ride back, coming home late at night from a competition, Clark joined in and had all of us laughing really hard. Clark wanted the best for everyone and pushed them to do their best. I appreciate everything he taught me, and I don't think I would be where I am in life without him.
Hey Clark, so I never in a million years thought I would have to make a video like this. I can't really find the words to say right now, but what I do know is I'm so thankful that you believed in me and that I was able to take part in the opportunities that you gave me many years ago. You've given me lessons and memories and opportunities that I will remember for the rest of my life. While it's something I think nobody can make sense of, I want you to know that at one point in time, and even to this day, I know that you've always been our biggest fans, but your family was our biggest fans as well. And I want you to know that our heart and our love is being sent to them. And to Candy, Darren, and Danielle, I want you to know that we will support you through this journey, and we love you with all of our hearts. And we can't thank you enough for sharing your son and your mans and your brother with us for so many years. It's an honor to know him and to have been taught by him. So thank you. Clark, I love you and I will miss you so much.
I've heard it said, some people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
Because I knew you,
I have been changed for good.
and just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. And because I knew you,
because I